Or is it possible to have the check register that we get to have the fund, the function, the object? I know you would have to, the company would have to revert the.
Right. Currently, our check register is in our packet, but it doesn't. What G is referring to, Mr. Trammell is referring to, is having where it's coded to, where the department head would code the invoice to. I could check with QS1 and see if they could add that to a report for us, so that way you can see, just for example, if it was NAPA, you would see that we bought windshield wipers at NAPA, and it was charged to the sheriff's department maintenance guys. Then that way you would see that on that check register and know if you bought $5 in windshield wipers and then $10 in brake fluid, you would know what department purchased that from.
And also, am I not correct? This is not all of it. It's a process of our current accounting system.
Right.
And it will not print a check for which funds are not available as per budget.
Right. Our system also, it will tell you that there's no funds available in that budget line, and our instructions are to not go past that point. And then, as far as as far as funds, it will not let you overdraw your funds that are available in your journal ledger. And then thirdly, with the check signing, if you have a duplicate invoice, so if it's in NAPA again, is invoice 1234, it won't let you key that invoice in again with the same invoice number. So the system would prompt you as far as that too.
And one other question. This is not new to us because payroll checks are currently auto-signed.
Right. All of our payroll checks are auto-signed or direct deposit.
And Lori, is it true to say that none of these checks will actually be cut until we approve that check register?
The checks will be cut. We will, and that's step 5 of the process here. Once the Board of Commissioners has approved the check register in the Board of Commissioners meeting, the next day we will actually break the checks down and mail them out. So you still have that time to say, don't pay NAPA for those windshield wipers. I want to look at that invoice kind of thing. So we can still hold that check and not release it.
All right, I guess my question would be, in doing it that way, would we be able to, say, post what we paid 6 months ago, pull that file up as to what we're paying now to make sure we're still in line with what we need to be doing? Is that?
Yes, I mean, we could pull it up if you want to report by vendor.
Right.
If you decide, wow, we paid NAPA a lot this month, or in the past 2 months, can you list me all the invoices that we paid for NAPA?
So it'll break it down much more detailed than just a plain old register that everybody sees on the website. So this is not something that we're rubber stamping, and it's just we're going by the register and nobody knows what's going where, and we're just rubber stamping it, sending it out the door. We want to make sure.
And I want to encourage you as commissioners, it is your duty to review our checks that we're writing, and to go through the register with a fine-tooth comb and ask those questions. Because until you ask the questions and see the process, you're not going to, understand what it is that we pay and what it's for. And we can delay this another meeting if you guys want to, and I can find out about adding the fund function and account number on there. But that would be something that QS1 would have to add to us. I don't foresee any problem because there is space available in that report.
Would that be an additional cost?
No, they would just create that form for us. That we have 10 custom forms that we can create within our system.
So it'd be an itemized list of everything that check.
Right. Currently, you have a list in here as part of your check register. But what I'm hearing is to add the department number and the account code that it's being charged to. So like, our agenda's pretty big, but we'll get to it. So like, our first check that we have written, is check number 35131, and it's the monthly budget amount for the 911 authority. So right next to the check number, it would list where we code it to, so that would be our Department 9000, which is our appropriation, and then it would have the 911 account number listed next to that, because that's where that invoice is coded.
You know, I would encourage board members to download the state's chart account that's used by all counties. And then all those functions, objects are all, it's not rocket science.
And then I could also email each of you, our department level accounts, so that way when you see that number in the chart, you know what it's specifically related to.
Yeah, as far as if we do this, I would still want to review the invoices.
Right, and you would
have those
still,
later.
and you would still have that opportunity, before you approve, my recommendation would be before you approve those checks, in the commissioner's meeting, say if our meeting next time is at 5, if you want to come at 4:30, or if you want to come Friday afternoon, we'll have to have those checks ran in order to generate them for our packet. So they'll be available starting on Friday. Once you receive your packet, you can come Friday afternoon or anytime Monday, and you'll be able to review those. But I would encourage, before you vote on approving this list, if you want to look at the invoices, to make that time and do so.
Any other comments? Go ahead and get that information.
And then the last, once the board approves the check register within the meeting, then number 6 there.